What am I eating right now? Well, what? I've done a lot of taste test videos, but they're pretty much all about Chinese food. So today I wanted to do something very different, and I wanted to go to my local Indian market and go get some snacks so we could do a little taste test. But before we get into it, I wanted to show you where I went. So I actually went to Bharat Bazaar. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. It was in Union City, and I know they have a location in Fremont as well. To be honest, I walked in here and I had no idea what I was looking at half the time. I had no idea what I was doing. I've never been to India. I like Indian food. It's not like my absolute favorite, but I have some favorite dishes. I like chana masala, any biryani. I love garlic naan. And that's pretty much the extent of my knowledge. Oh, samosas. There you go. That's all my Indian food knowledge. So this should be fun. I'm actually really hungry. So I would like to start with the random assortment of fried foods. You could kind of call them like street foods. Let's start with the one thing that I do recognize, which is the samosa. Now, samosa is fried dough that has stuff inside of it. I'm so hungry. It's a really strong black pepper taste. This is really solid. It's potato and vegetable. It's got a little bit of a kick to it, but not much at all. And actually the strongest flavor out of this, other than like potato, is black pepper. Very interesting. I'm gonna stop eating this or else I'm not gonna be hungry for the other stuff. Next thing was described to me as a potato. She said dal, I think potato dal, something. Ooh, spicy. Ooh. What is in here? Look at that. Ooh, it's got a kick to it. Definitely has potatoes. I can't figure out if it has meat in it or not. It has peas. So the samosa is like, it's like crispy on the edge, like a chip. And then it's a little softer where it has the filling. This is kind of crispy all the way around, but in a different way. How do I describe this? It's less like a chip and more like a tater tot. Oh, it's spicy. And it's kind of funny because she didn't even call this one the spicy one. Apparently this is the spicy one. I said, what is this? And she's like, it's spicy. And I was like, oh God. So let's do that one next. Oh my God, there are a lot of spices in here. I'm just gonna, I know this is kind of probably sacrilege, but this is what's inside. There's like a ton of fennel, some rice, all kinds of spices. It's very like herbal and floral and like really strong, like really, really heavy on spices, which makes sense. So it's not that it's spicy like heat, it's spicy like lots of flavor. It kind of tastes like someone mixed up a lot of different Indian spices, rolled them all into a ball, and then they wrapped it in some kind of like wheat dough thing, and then they fried it. That's kind of what it tastes like. The next thing, this is just a veggie spring roll. This doesn't really taste Indian to me. It kind of tastes like American Chinese food. It's good. And the last thing from the like fried food section, so I'm calling this like kind of the street food, I guess, is this, which she said was cheese. So I think it's paneer pakora. That is so different than I expected. It's so crazy. I feel like the spring roll was like some kind of rice flour. The samosa was some kind of wheat. The potato one was like a kind of potato thing. And then this kind of feels like it might be like corn. I don't think it is, but maybe it's chickpea flour. This is really interesting. Or it could be egg, like some kind of egg mixture. It's kind of like yellowy and more crumbly than the other ones. And then there's a piece of cheese inside, and like layered in between the cheese is some kind of delicious chutney or something. I don't know what it is, but it is delicious. This is really good. It kind of tastes like a little bit herby, but still has like a pungent, like floral and like heavy spice like kick to it when you get the taste of the inside of it. That's really interesting. I really like that actually. Next we have Kata Mitha. This says it is a sweet and spicy blend of chickpeas, flour noodles. What? Chickpeas, flour noodles. That's all one thing. So I guess it's like noodles made from chickpea flour, rice flakes, green peas, and peanuts. I actually saw a lot of snacks that looked super similar to this, and I got the feeling it was all pretty much like some kind of noodle mixed with either like a nut or a dried fruit or peas or lentils, puffed rice. They had like a lot of these like kind of like snack mix type things. To be honest, I just picked kind of a random one. I picked one that people had clearly like been buying because it looked fresh out of the like box. So I'm not exactly sure if this is like popular in India, but definitely variations of this are for sure. Sorry, my dog is barking. There's probably like someone outside that lives in the neighborhood. Smells really good. So this is what it looks like. It's kind of like a yellowy color, and it's all like dried or puffed or baked. The vibe I got is that this is like the Indian equivalent of like eating a bag of chips. Ooh, it had a kick of sugar like right up front. I like that. Whoa. I don't know what this is. Maybe this is made from chickpea flour. This like dissolved into a powder in my mouth. That has the weirdest texture. This thing? Ooh, so crispy. We got these like little ramen noodles. They taste like ramen noodles. We got these peas, I think. And peanuts, classic. This is really good. It's actually a lot more sweet than I expected it to be. It definitely doesn't have any kind of like heavy spice to it. It's extremely addicting. This bag's not gonna last long. This is really good. It does have a little hint of like black pepper and also like bay leaf or something. It has like an herbal flavor to it as well. Mango powder, turmeric powder. Oh, maybe that's what that tastes is. Cumin, and something called sago. I don't know what that is. It's pretty sugary. I'm into it. This is really, really good. I like that. All right, and now for the grand finale, which is actually like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different things in here, you guys. It's from Das Sweets and Catering. It's an Indian catering company out of Antioch. And the ingredients are almonds, milk, sugar, pistachios, coconut, ghee, and water. And I know ghee, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I know ghee is basically butter. It's clarified butter. Ooh, kind of melted a little. I don't know what I'm getting myself into. I'm pretty sure I tried to make this thing. I don't know for sure if it was this variation of an Indian dessert, but I tried to make some kind of Indian dessert when I was in high school, and I messed it up so bad it was disgusting. And then I never tried Indian desserts again. So let's start with this guy. It tastes like milk and butter. It tastes very heavy of milk. I'm thinking this is some kind of milk like cake. It's very delicate. Like I bit into it and I was like, because it's just like light and fluffy. I don't know how to describe it other than being like, It's not too sweet either, which I appreciate, but it tastes like pure milk. So I don't really like it that much. So this looks very similar, but it's more brownish. Maybe it's like a brown sugar milk cake. I'm not really sure. What the f is this? It kind of tastes like earthy, like a farm. Maybe it's a goat milk cake. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just strange. It's very earthy. My first reaction, that face that I made, was because it kind of tasted like dirt. Very strange. Now, we have this ball thing. It's brown. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. What? That is decadent. It tastes like a donut hole that someone soaked in simple syrup. If I squeeze it, you can kind of see like the juices and stuff coming out of it. Sorry if that's kind of gross. This is really good. Really decadent. I don't even want to know how many calories are in this tiny little ball. It's my birthday. I don't have to know. That was really good. I would totally eat those, as long as I never find out how many calories are in them. Next, I'm gonna try like the last cake-looking thing. What is it? Maybe it's another kind of milk cake or something that has nuts in it. I know exactly what it is. It's this, the earthy flavored milk cake thing, but with nuts in it. Next, this, which looks like it's probably made from almond flour. It's just so white looking. I'm thinking it's like butter, sugar, almond flour. It's a lot heavier than this one, which looks super similar, but this is a little bit whiter and a little heavier. Sorry, I just got a call. I forgot what I just tasted, to be completely honest. It's my birthday, did I mention that? So I'm getting a lot of like calls and texts and stuff, so I'm sorry if you heard my phone like throughout this. But anyways, let's finish up the taste test. Last thing I tried was this, and I remember making a weird face, but I don't remember why, so let's redo that. Now I remember. Woo! Woo-hoo! Woo! Not for me. I don't like that one. It just kind of tastes like milk and butter and flour and like a little bit too much sugar, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we got 3 more. Bear with me, this is getting really long. Let's do this one next, which looks like it's about to melt like any freaking second now. What on earth am I looking at? Ooh! These desserts just did a 180. Very heavy on almond flavor. This is really, really, really good. What on earth is this? If you know anything that I don't know, definitely comment below. This is some kind of almond situation. That texture, on point. A lot of the other textures are like really light, or they're like chalky almost. This one is like a little bit chewy and it like holds together, but it's kind of melty, like it's melting all over my fingers. It's like really, really good. I really like that one. All right, this is definitely the one that looked the most confusing to me. It is some kind of yellow ball. Okay. What am I eating right now? I think that this is fried chickpeas with sugar. I don't know. It's actually got some like chunks of something in it that tastes like chickpea, like has like the texture of chickpea. But it also has a really, really strong oil flavor. That's actually the first flavor. That's why I said fried, because it's got a super strong oil flavor. I'm gonna taste the very last one, which kind of looks like an eclair, but I'm thinking now that I've tasted everything else, I'm wondering if maybe this is kind of like that fried dough ball that they soaked in simple syrup, and then on the inside, some kind of milk cake substance. That is decadent. I was right about the fried dough ball soaked in simple syrup thing. That's definitely what that outer stuff is. The inner stuff, honestly, tastes like pure butter. It's like this plus this. Well, that was interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I think my favorite thing out of all of it, I'm really shocked. These. I freaking love these, you guys. These are so good. I'm gonna go munch on this real hard and also vomit because I feel like I just ate like a pound of butter. My favorite thing out of the desserts though, definitely that almond situation. Whatever was happening with that thing, that was real good. And out of the fried stuff, I would say either the samosa or the cheese thing. That cheese thing was really good. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this. It feels, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit like I failed when I got there because I thought they had some kind of Indian food court, but I think that was their Fremont location, not the Union City location. So it was a little disappointing when I walked in and I was like, oh no, this is just like packaged and frozen stuff. But I'm glad that I could pick up some of that like fried stuff and that they have these desserts because it was really fun to taste everything. Overall, I'd say that it's a lot less scary than a lot of the Chinese snacks I tasted. So if you're interested in seeing my Chinese snack taste test videos, I will have them all linked down below, and I'll have my favorite one linked in the iCard up above. Also, before I went to the Indian market, I actually stopped into a Chinese market and Daiso. I had never been to Daiso before, and at Daiso and at the Chinese market, I got a couple of different random snacks that I'd never seen before. So I'm gonna do a Snapchat oh my god, that's hard to say. I'm gonna do a Snapchat taste test tomorrow. My username on Snapchat is on the screen somewhere, and it's always in the description down below. Go follow me on Snapchat if you want to get more like life update, more of that like daily vlog vibe, and also if you want to see the snack taste test tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and I will see you with another video on Tuesday. Or I might do a live stream this weekend, actually, I don't know. Okay, bye.